Good afternoon, everyone. I know that I'm speaking late, and I hope just to concentrate with me, and thank you very much for your attendance. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Rashid Alim. Thank you very much for the invitation. My name is Tarik Al Hraki. I'm Managing Director and Founder of PMOs Consulting. It's our proud and pleasure to be here in this great Congress. Thank you very much. By the way, this presentation was presented with the PMI, Project Management Institute, published under my name, of course, back in UK 2015. Now, let's start our presentation. Now, all of you here, because before we start, how many of you here are part of PMOs, Project Management Offices? Yeah, good, great. Okay, how many of you they are project managers and related to PMOs? Now, one question, do you like your PMOs? Do you like your project management officers? Well, the answer is yes, great, great. Not all the time. We have projects, whether old projects, new projects, technology, civilizations, all of them are running with systems. And in order to manage these projects differently, we need to focus first on the challenges that we faced by the PMOs. And unfortunately, we keep saying that the PMO is the solution, PMO is the key, but we have different numbers. Since 2008, the correlated PMO implementation failure rate is over 50%, unfortunately. I'm sorry to start with this, but we have to face the facts first. Then 68% of stakeholders perceive their PMOs to be bureaucratic. So we don't have processes, we don't have good methodologies, we don't have good systems in order to manage these PMOs. Not all the time. Only a third of all projects were successfully completed on time and budget. So we are facing great challenges. Well, in terms of projects, as my the other speaker here, he said the project management is a journey. So we have to create values behind these projects. Who's responsible to have the benefits realization? Unfortunately, 73% of the benefits undefined at start. And now we have better, by the way, numbers than before, 53% of the benefits undefined at the end. Why they are not the same? If we are so good in identifying the benefits at the beginning of the project, why we are not so good in identifying the benefits at the end of the project? We need to have technology, systems, processes, methodology to have these things properly. So in terms of realizing the benefits, well, senior management, they have 40% of that. PMs, they have 40% of that. And we have other stakeholders, 20%, they have to realize the benefits. Maybe our customers, maybe our users, maybe our public. So we have to realize the benefits, and we have to have systems, again, back systems to realize these benefits. Now, the question is here, PMO today, what are the challenges? We need to have strong backbone in order to manage our projects as Enterprise PMO, not only just Project Management Office. So let's have some scenarios. In some scenarios, we have client, we have the sales contract, PM plans, and unfortunately, we need to have, again, systems that connect between what's happening with the business development and what's happening with the project management teams, and to have the benefits realization. In other companies, we have client, we have organizational effectiveness, like government here, for example. We have strategy, we have operation and sales maybe, we have programs and projects, and in between, we have the business value. The PMO should be there. The PMO should connect everything together. If we cannot, as a PMO people, PMO specialists here, or PMOs, we cannot connect between the three parts or the four parts here, we cannot have effective solution for our organization. That's why here, again, this is another model. Let's skip it. Again, we have the business PMO in the between. So let me just show you this model. This one is very interested. Now, what are the main challenges that we are facing here in our real life projects? We have two things. We have uncertainty and we have ambiguity. The project is life. At the beginning of any project, we don't know anything, but we can do everything, right? By the end of the project, we know everything, but we can't do anything. What we are facing now in our 21st century is something called ambiguity. Ambiguity. We have different choices, different options, and the PMO should reflect that, should respond to that with their systems, methodologies, processes. So when you have portfolio here, in terms of portfolio and in terms of programs, the level of ambiguity is high. That's why, as a project management officers, we have to support our senior management in project selection, in program selection, and to reflect that into our project managers and our operation. If we cannot do that, then we have to link the PMO together. And we have to go again to the operational side. See, our current PMOs, unfortunately now, is not linking the operational part with the project part, with the program part, with the portfolio part, and the strategy. And here, we have to link, we have to help our senior management in order to reduce their ambiguity in terms of selection, using our systems, and in terms of, again, operational projects and programs. That's why we have to think about different dimensions of our PMO system. It's not processes, systems, and then application for those systems. This is very different. So we have to think in more than one dimension in our projects, programs, and portfolios.